In a realm where the clouds drift lazily, and the sun paints the sky with hues of gold and violet, there existed a hidden archipelago known as the Skyborne Isles. These floating islands, suspended high above the world, were a place of wonder and magic, yet shrouded in mystery. Legends spoke of ancient civilizations, forgotten treasures, and ethereal beings known as the Aetherials, who guarded the secrets of the sky. Aveline, a curious and spirited teenager, lived in a quaint village nestled at the edge of a lush forest. Her grandmother, once an adventurer herself, often spun tales of the Skyborne Isles around the warmth of their hearth. As a child, Aveline would listen wide-eyed, imagining herself soaring among the clouds, discovering hidden wonders. Now, at 16, her yearning for adventure burned brighter than ever. Armed with an ancient map her grandmother had passed down, Aveline decided it was time to seek out the legendary Isles. One early morning, as the sun rose over the horizon, casting a warm glow across the land, Aveline gathered her belongings, the tattered map, a compass, and her grandmother's pendant, a radiant gem that pulsed with a soft light. As she made her way to the cliffs overlooking the valley, her heart raced with anticipation and trepidation. The villagers often warned of the treacherous winds and mysterious creatures that roamed the skies, but Aveline was resolute. With a deep breath, she climbed to the highest cliff, where the air was crisp and fresh. As she unfurled the map, a strange wind swirled around her, lifting her hair and sending a shiver down her spine. The map glowed faintly in her hands, revealing hidden pathways and the location of the fabled isles. Closing her eyes, she focused on the pendant, feeling its warmth radiate through her. In that moment, she felt a pull, an invitation from the skies. Suddenly, a brilliant light enveloped her, and before she knew it, Aveline was lifted off her feet. The world below faded away, replaced by the stunning panorama of floating islands bathed in sunlight. Aveline's heart soared as she was carried higher and higher until she landed gracefully on the soft, lush grass of the first island. Before her stood an enchanting landscape, filled with towering trees whose leaves sparkled like diamonds in the sunlight. Exotic flowers bloomed in every color imaginable, and the air was fragrant with their sweet scent. Aveline could hardly believe her eyes. This was the world her grandmother had spoken of, a realm where magic thrived and dreams took flight. As she explored, Aveline encountered the first of the Aetherials, a graceful being with translucent wings that shimmered like the surface of a tranquil lake. The Aetherial introduced herself as Zephyra, the guardian of the Isles. She was intrigued by Aveline's presence and the pendant that hung around her neck. "You carry the essence of the skies within you," Zephyra said, her voice like the gentle rustling of leaves. "But your journey is only beginning. The Isles are filled with secrets, and you must prove your worth to unlock them." Aveline nodded, determination gleaming in her eyes. "I'm ready to learn and discover. Please guide me." Over the following days, Zephyra taught Aveline the ways of the Aetherials, the language of the winds, the songs of the stars, and the history of the Isles. Aveline learned that each island was home to unique creatures and ancient lore, intertwined with the magic of the world. She found herself in awe of the vibrant community that thrived above the clouds, where friendship and harmony reigned. Yet, as Aveline delved deeper into the mysteries of the Isles, she uncovered whispers of an impending darkness. A once harmonious Aetherial, Morgoth, had succumbed to envy and sought to harness the power of the Isles for his own gain. His influence had begun to spread like a shadow, threatening to disrupt the delicate balance of their world. Aveline felt a sense of urgency. The Isles needed a protector, and she realized that she was destined to take on this challenge. With Zephyra by her side, Aveline devised a plan to confront Morgoth and restore peace to the Isles. Their journey took them to the heart of the Isles, where the winds howled and the skies darkened. Aveline faced Morgoth, a figure draped in swirling shadows, who commanded the storms. The confrontation was intense, as Aveline drew upon the lessons she had learned. She channeled the light from her pendant and the wisdom of the Aetherials, creating a brilliant shield against Morgoth's dark magic. With each clash of energy, Aveline felt her connection to the Isles deepen. The whispers of the wind guided her, reminding her of her purpose. She fought not only for the Isles, but for the bond she had formed with the Aetherials and the dreams of her childhood. In a final, climactic moment, Aveline summoned all her strength, combining the magic of her pendant with the essence of the Isles. A radiant wave of energy surged forward, enveloping Morgoth and shattering his dark influence. The storm dissipated, and light returned to the skies. With Morgoth defeated, the Isles rejoiced. The Aetherials celebrated Aveline's bravery and hailed her as the new guardian of the Isles. She had proven herself not only through her courage but through her heart and spirit. As Aveline stood atop the highest peak of the Isles, gazing out at the breathtaking landscape, she felt a sense of fulfillment wash over her. She had uncovered the secrets of the Skyborne Isles, forged deep friendships, and embraced her destiny as a protector of magic and wonder. But her adventure was far from over. The skies were vast, and beyond the Isles lay countless mysteries waiting to be explored. With her heart full of hope and her spirit unyielding, Aveline knew she would continue to seek the unknown, carrying the legacy of the Aetherials with her. She was ready to weave her own stories into the fabric of the skies. Days turned into weeks as Aveline learned to navigate the intricate web of relationships among the Aetherials. With Zephyra's guidance, she explored the various islands, each with its own distinct culture, flora, and fauna. Aveline visited the island of Lumina, where bioluminescent plants illuminated the night like stars fallen from the sky. The residents there, the Luminarians, were known for their wisdom and storytelling, sharing tales of ancient heroes and legendary battles. Aveline quickly grew fond of the Luminaris, especially a young scholar named Kale. He was passionate about the history of the Isles and often joined Aveline in her explorations, weaving in stories of the past as they ventured into hidden groves and majestic waterfalls. Their bond blossomed, filled with laughter and shared dreams, as they plotted their own adventures across the Isles. But as Aveline's confidence grew, so did Morgoth's shadows. Rumors spread of dark storms brewing at the edge of the Isles, and the once harmonious winds began to carry a foreboding chill. The Aetherials, once vibrant and joyful, grew restless and concerned. One fateful day, While gathering with the Aetherials to discuss the escalating threats, Aveline stood before her newfound friends, her heart heavy. We cannot let fear paralyze us. Morgoth may have been defeated, but darkness can return if we do not stand united. We must discover what is causing these storms and confront the source of this darkness once and for all. Inspired by her resolve, the Aetherials rallied behind her. Together, they began to search for clues about the origins of Morgoth's power. They ventured to the ancient temple of Aetheria, a grand structure adorned with swirling clouds and glittering stars, said to hold the secrets of the Aetherials' magic. Inside the temple, they discovered a hidden chamber filled with ancient tomes and relics. Aveline, with Kale by her side, sifted through the dusty scrolls, piecing together fragments of forgotten lore. One scroll detailed the prophecy of the Isles, revealing that the balance of light and darkness depended on a powerful crystal hidden deep within the heart of the Isles, a sacred location believed to be the source of the Aetherials' magic. Aveline's heart raced. If we can find this crystal and ensure its safety, we may be able to restore balance and prevent Morgoth's return. With a newfound sense of purpose, Aveline and her friends set out on a treacherous journey to the heart of the Isles. The path was fraught with challenges, including fierce winds and creatures twisted by Morgoth's dark magic. Yet, they persevered, guided by the whispers of the ethereal winds and their unwavering bond. As they reached the heart of the Isles, they found a breathtaking chamber filled with ethereal light. At its center lay the crystal, pulsating with energy, its hues shifting from deep indigo to brilliant gold. Yet, as Aveline approached, she felt a surge of malevolent energy emanating from the crystal. It was as if Morgoth's spirit lingered, trying to corrupt the very essence of the Isles. Summoning her strength, Aveline extended her hands toward the crystal, focusing on the warmth of her pendant and the love of her friends. "We must work together," she urged, and the Aetherials joined her in a circle, channeling their magic into the crystal. As their energies intertwined, the darkness began to swirl and dissipate. Aveline felt her connection to the Isles deepen, the love and harmony of her friends enveloping her. With a final surge of light, they banished the darkness, purifying the crystal. In that moment, the heart of the Isles erupted in radiant light, illuminating the chamber and flooding the surrounding islands with warmth. The winds danced joyfully, carrying with them the laughter of the Aetherials. Aveline and her friends emerged triumphant, their hearts filled with hope. The balance had been restored, and the Skyborne Isles flourished once more. Aveline, now a celebrated guardian, continued her adventures with Kale and the Aetherials, exploring the wonders of their world and forging new legends. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in a riot of colors, Aveline stood on the cliff overlooking the Isles. The stars twinkled like distant dreams, and she felt the magic of the universe pulse through her. She knew that her journey was just beginning, and the secrets of the Skyborne Isles would continue to unfold before her. With a heart full of courage and a spirit brimming with adventure, Aveline smiled, ready to embrace whatever the future held. The sky was vast and full of promise, and she was determined to explore every corner of it.